Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer, where we're going to unpack this seriously fascinating breakdown. 8 hidden ChatGPT features you probably don't know. I am so thrilled to walk you guys through this because, honestly, the stuff in here, it completely redefines how we're interacting with artificial intelligence day to day.
Now, I want you to answer this honestly. Have you ever felt like you're just scratching the surface of what this tech can actually do? Look, you're definitely not alone in that. Most people are just using ChatGPT for simple, one-off questions, kind of treating it like a slightly smarter search engine. But what we're looking at today proves there are these incredibly powerful, hidden features lying just under the surface, just waiting for you to unlock them.
So, here's our roadmap for the explainer. We're going to cover unlocking the invisible powers, your analytical assistant, the creative copilot, your interactive personal tutor, and finally, building personalized daily workflows. And hey, make sure you stick around for that last one, because honestly, it's going to completely change how you manage your time.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Unlocking the Invisible Powers. So the absolute crucial point here is that we have got to stop seeing this thing as just a basic text box. Our goal today is a total mental model shift. We are transforming your AI from a basic Q&A bot into a massive, multifaceted daily asset. Think of it as an engine that's literally designed to save you time, drastically level up the quality of your work, and even supercharge your creativity. Once you change how you view the tool, you completely change the results you pull out of it.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 2, your analytical assistant.
If you've only ever typed plain text into that prompt box, you might not realize you can actually give the AI eyes and a reading brain. And that brings us to analyzing files. You can upload PDFs, Word files, spreadsheets, entire slide decks, basically the exact kind of dense, boring documents you absolutely dread reading on a Friday afternoon. By feeding these directly into the system, you're giving it the raw material to do all the heavy lifting for you.
Once that file is in there, you are totally in command. You can ask it to summarize a massive document in seconds, extract only the key points you actually care about, or even have it compare multiple files to spot errors instantly. It digests all those complex, difficult sections in a flash. We're talking about saving hours and hours of mind-numbing manual review.
But hey, the analytical power does not stop at text. Another ridiculously cool hidden feature is its ability to understand images. You can upload screenshots, complex charts, messy handwritten notes, photos, intricate diagrams, you name it. This visual analysis is an absolute game changer. It's incredibly useful whether you're a student trying to decode some crazy textbook diagram, a professional digging into a financial chart, or a content creator just trying to grab text straight out of a screenshot.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how simple it is. You literally just ask, what does this chart show? Explain this diagram, or read the text in this image. It takes all that complex visual data and translates it into plain, understandable text in seconds. It is exactly like having an expert sitting right next to you looking over your shoulder at your screen.
All right, let's shift gears from analysis to creation with Section 3, the Creative Copilot.
These are the features that are going to absolutely cure your writer's block and just put your ideation process on steroids. And it all starts with role prompting. Instead of asking a normal generic question, you assign the AI a specific persona. You literally tell it, act as a YouTube strategist, or act as a lawyer, or act as a business consultant. Giving it a role completely flips the script. It changes the tone, the vocabulary, and the sheer professional quality of the response, tailoring it exactly to the perspective and expertise you need. Now, what's really interesting about this next point is seeing how the quality of your prompt directly dictates your answer. A basic prompt like, write a YouTube script, is going to give you a super boring, generic result. But if you inject some context, saying something like, write a 10-minute YouTube script for beginners with a strong hook, practical examples, and a call to action, your results get exponentially better. Rule of thumb here, the more context you provide, the higher the quality of your output. And when you combine that role prompting with detailed instructions, you fully unlock the ability to generate complete content. The AI essentially becomes this hyper-fast generator of comprehensive first drafts. We're talking YouTube scripts, long-form blog posts, professional emails, detailed business proposals, catchy social media captions, persuasive product descriptions, the whole shebang, all in mere seconds. The main takeaway here is incredibly empowering. You never have to stare at a blank page again. Look,
You don't have to use the AI's exact words, but having a strong first draft instantly generated for you, that completely removes the friction of getting started. It smashes right through creative block so you can actually spend your time editing and polishing rather than agonizing over that dreaded first sentence. And hey, if you don't even know what you want to write about yet, you can just use it to brainstorm creative ideas. Whenever you're stuck, just ask. You can have it generate a massive list of video topics, business ideas, product names, marketing campaigns, podcast episodes, book titles, literally whatever you need. By asking first, say, 20 options at once, it rapidly produces a list to help you get unstuck so you can find that one golden idea.
Let's move on and see how this builds into your daily life with Section 4, your interactive personal tutor.
So now we're transitioning from using AI just for work and creating content to actually integrating it into how you personally learn and grow. Think of it as your ultimate ridiculously patient tutor. First, you can ask it to explain really difficult concepts simply. Then, push it a bit further. Ask for real-life examples, or even have it create practice quizzes for you. And the best part? When you make a mistake, it explains exactly why, creating this highly interactive learning loop rather than you just passively reading from a textbook.
And now for the one I promised you earlier, Section 5, building personalized daily workflows. This is the highly anticipated final feature, actually using AI to organize your life. You can quite literally ask it to act as your project manager. Just tell it what you need to accomplish for the week, and it will break it all down day by day. It'll schedule deep work for Monday, admin tasks for Tuesday, study time for Wednesday. It seamlessly balances your tasks based on your specific goals.
This right here is the absolute ultimate hidden power of this tool. It represents a massive fundamental shift. You're moving from using AI as just some search alternative to utilizing it as a comprehensive life and workflow manager. It has the capacity to fundamentally change how you organize your work and your daily life, keeping you on track and totally focused. So to quickly recap, we've uncovered all 8 hidden features today, from giving the AI a role and analyzing complex files to understanding images, writing better prompts, interactive learning, generating content, brainstorming, and finally building out those personalized daily workflows. Now, I want to leave you with this question. What will your new AI assistant build for you today? Don't just let this knowledge sit there in your brain. Open up the tool, apply these features, and see the transformation for yourself. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep exploring.